Okay, so please confirm it's audible and visible.
Yes, sir.
We talked about D type. Now we are talking about um, rules for variants. And I have maintained one rule for variant yesterday. What is that? We maintained some 93 or something. I maintained, I guess 93. Yeah, this is the rule type I maintained. Or let me maintain 95, 96 once again. I'll maintain 95. One rule type I'm maintaining. Rule 1, I will maintain 0, 1. Yesterday we have done this. I will maintain um, X and all dots. This is all X, day, Saturday. All dots and Saturday. Saturday meaning sixth place is X. Whatever is applicable, that is X. Variant, I can use any one digit variant. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D, anything I can use. I'm using A. I can use others also, but let's use A. This is one rule that we created. The code may be different yesterday. I'm creating once again a new role we created 95. Again, I'm creating 95 because it's the same rule but a second scenario. So I'm typing 02. The first scenario, the first scenario is for Saturday. Saturday, and the second scenario, for example, let me explain the first scenario. Employee needs to work 4 hours, Saturday half day, meaning 4 hours. For example, an employee has to work, can work. So that is why I maintained the day as Saturday. How do I know? Because it's the sixth place. There are 7 places here. In the sixth place, I'm maintaining X. In the sixth place, I'm maintaining X, meaning it's applicable for Saturday. The rule is applicable if Saturday is a working day only. If Saturday is a public holiday, which is custom specific holiday, then rule should not be applicable. So next day after Sunday, next day after Saturday is obviously Sunday. It is public holiday, half day holiday or custom specific holiday. Whatever it is, it should, the rule is applicable in that case. If I maintain like this, all these things are applicable. I can maintain like this also. Like this also I can maintain. I mean, not like this. Dot X I can maintain. Because next day is public holiday. But there is a problem with this. This is also okay. I can save like this. But there is a problem here. The problem here is if other conditions are there, it is not meeting. Let me create the second rule. Second rule we have discussed. It is for if next day is a public holiday, then today employee can work, go 2 hours before. Meaning, suppose tomorrow is Diwali. Today the employee can tomorrow it is off. Today the employee can leave before 2 hours. Meaning you are saying a 6 hours work on a day before public holiday. I will maintain holiday class. The first one X, all others are dot. Okay. Next day dot X, all others are dots. Third day, which day? It can be any day except Sunday. So I'll maintain any day except last one dot. Any day except Sunday. Then I will maintain the variant as B. So in this case, there is one little problem is there here. Everything is fine. It should be Saturday. It should be a working day. Then the variant you are maintaining, that is fine. But if it is, for example, any public holiday or any of the other day, like half day holiday, it's nothing but the next day, half day holiday or anything. In that case, it should be working. Public holiday or any custom specific day, still the rule should work. That is why I am maintaining X here. All X I am maintaining because of that. So that the rule does not conflict with any other rules you may have. When you are configuring a rule, it should work as well as it should not disturb other rules. Why? Because you are saying that on Saturday, employees should work 4 hours, can work 4 hours. And on day before public holiday, employee can work for 6 hours. Suppose Deepavali is falling on Sunday, then Saturday you are forcing employee to work for 6 hours, but he can work only for 4 hours because that is Saturday. So there is a conflict of a rule. If you don't understand, you can ask, otherwise I will go back. So we talked about day types and rules for variants. These two things done. Next, what I will do is I'm going to define daily work schedules. Define daily work schedules. I'll go for new entries. I mean, we have created daily work schedules also. Period work schedules also we have completed. Then we've done day types. Day types we have maintained special days. Then I'm going for work schedule rules and work schedules. Next, I'm going to work schedule rules and work. The path is simple: time management, and work schedules. Then you can go for work schedule rules and work schedules. This is the path. Here I'm going for define employee subgroup groupings. I'll go for define employee subgroup groupings. Then I'll go to the first one, define employee subgroup. I'll go for define this one. What I'm doing is I'm going for define employee subgroup grouping. Here I will try to maintain for what is the, so data has changed. I will use, for example, 9. This I'm using ICICI, whatever this I'm using, or let me maintain it as some TS. Let me maintain, I'm using 9. You can save it. So here we are specifying depending on the grouping. For example, TS regular, I have maintained, I'm saving it. I will go back. So we are maintaining, for example, employee group and subgroup. Some in your company in real time, for example, you are maintaining any of the employee group and subgroup, say L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, or manager, senior manager, GM, or executive, trainee, all these things you are maintaining. They are working according to, for example, daily, some of the combinations of employees are working for 8 hours. Some are working for 9 hours. And number of working days also you are counting. One group is working for 8 hours, that is fine. In weekly, how many days they are working? Are they working for 5 days? Are they working for 6 days? That is also a question. So even though 2 groups are there or 4 groups are there, one group is working for 8 hours daily for 5 hours, 5 days a week. Another group working for 8 hours, 6 days a week. Another maybe working for 9 hours and 5 days. These are the, that is why we are maintaining this combination. I'll go for country grouping 40 for the next one. Then I'll go for the next employee subgroup for grouping for work schedules. I'll go for 40 and click on 40. Here for this employee group and subgroup, I use 9, 9E for example. I'll use 9, 9E. For this, what I will do is I will maintain 9, for example. Some 9 or something I will maintain. And I will save because I maintain the previous node, I maintained 9. You can save it. You can maintain 9. If any other is there, you can maintain 9, or say any other number you can maintain. But previously I used 9, so I'm maintaining 9 here. I'll go back, close it. Then I'll go for define groupings for the public holiday calendar. I'll go to this one now. So this is a system, some you might have maintained some personal areas and sub areas. For we know that data was already changed, so I will use some random one. Random one I'm using. This one I will use. This one I will use. These two. Here I will maintain some holiday. So here what you have to do is you have to maintain some holiday calendar here. Why you are maintaining that? Because as we have discussed earlier, based on personal sub-area location, there may be a combination or you may use different holiday calendar. Earlier, we have created holiday calendar. I'll use that holiday calendar here, public holiday calendar 98. If the conditions for corporate office and sales office are different, then you can use another holiday calendar here, or then you can use the same one. Whatever you create, whichever holiday calendar you create, you can put it here. Earlier we created this, or anything, whatever we created, you can go back and create and come back and put that holiday calendar here and save. Any questions so far? Okay, now I'll go for set work schedule rules and work schedules. Someone is using this. Yajna screen కనిపిస్తుందా?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Confirm.
Okay, so I'm going to this set work schedule rules and work schedules now, and I'm going for this node. Here I'm going for new entries. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a work schedule. ES grouping, we maintain 9. Holiday calendar, we maintain 98. PS grouping, we maintained 15. Work schedule rule, I'm maintaining some code. Any code I'm maintaining, any other code I can maintain. Or you can type a text also, there is no problem with that. I'll type some TS reg work schedule. And I'll maintain the configuration, validity start date and validity period and date. I'm maintaining infinity date. It's showing terminated because it's not entered yet. 9 is not terminated. So here working time, I can maintain the average timings specified. Specified average timings, which may or may not be equal as per the offer letter, or it can be influenced by CAP, collective agreement provision, CAP, with the union agreements they may have. So daily working hours, I'm specifying, for example, 8 hours. 8 hours. Weekly working hours, I'm specifying 48 hours. 8 hours into 6 days. 8 hours into 6 days, because your company, for example, working for 6 days a week for this group. 6 into 8, 48. Weekly working hours, 6, of course. 6 into 8, 48 hours. So 48 into 4. 48 into 4. Because you are maintaining 48 into 4 because of the monthly calculation you want to do. Weekly, you are going for 48 hours. Then monthly, average 192. 192 hours you are maintaining. So when you are maintaining monthly 192, then 192 into 12, because you want to calculate annual working hours, into 12 equals to 2304. 2304. Then let me maintain this period work schedule. Period work schedule you might have created. We have also created. Earlier we created period work schedule. We created daily work schedule, period work schedule, all these things we create. Let me use a period work schedule. TSPW, some work schedule I'm maintaining. Reference date, any of the reference date I can maintain. Usually the company start date, usually it's maintained. Reference date for work schedule. But the point is, when you are maintaining the reference, for example, I'm maintaining some date 2016, for example, 01/01/2016. So when we are going for say 2016 January 1st, then it is dependent. All three fields are dependent. So it is a Friday, meaning you are starting the period work schedule on a Friday. So I have to maintain 005 because it is starting from Friday. So we have not maintained any of the things there specifying a date. We assumed it is starting from Monday, but when we are putting date, it is not Monday actually. You can take any date, company start date, but it will not be Monday, right? It can be any day. That is the reason we are using all these 3 points at once. Let me maintain some data quickly, then I will go back and explain one by one. So here I'm maintaining rule for date types. You can use your own rule for date types. Whatever you created rule for date types, we have created 95 or something you created, you can enter, or you can enter some standard rule for date types, you can enter. I'm using standard one. We have created rule for date types, you can use that. And so let me maintain that data. Here let me save this data, and we will see. You can see here, DWS grouping is 0, and it should change. Okay, it has timed out. SAP has timed out. Okay, let me log in again.